running out beyond the wooded garden, through the town and through the valley. Yes, they're real.
No, they can't be.
Yes, they are. You are not hearing, for I say I've seen them drinking in the tavern of the moon. Steel and nail and gilded crossbow, feather of the ancient windbird, white as wonder, tall as starlight. Lords of earth and lords of fire, like the love that they desire. Lords of earth and lords of fire, like the love that they desire.
First Blood.
Yes, they're real.
No, they can't be.
Come with me and see what might be.
I'm
Oh,
afraid.
you are childish, nothing kills,
First
does not know
Blood.
you.
Okay, if you say so.
Come you now.
No, I fear thee.
Did I say that I would leave thee?
We have walked too far this night, out beyond the firelight.
Come you now.
No, I fear thee.
Come with me, for I will take ye dancing now with all my brothers. I am real and like the others. Yes, they're real. No, you told me. Yes, I said you should believe me. Now we have you wrapped in darkness. Now we keep you never leaving.
All right, I'll do my best.
Leaving. Steel and nail and gilded crossbow, feather of the ancient windbird, white as wonder, tall as starlight. Lords of earth and lords of fire, like the love that they desire. Lords of earth and lords of fire, like the love
1,
they desire.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Dumb as dirt and twice as mean. Such a son makes mother crazy. Foul as sewers I have seen. Ugly, loutish, large and lazy. That's the child I've had to raise. What's a mom to do? Drag him into an ocean cave and stay to watch him too. Son of mine, you've been a disappointment since your birth. Now I've got to bury you in this cold northern earth. I know you would be sorry if you weren't so very dead, but you never listened to a word I said. Everybody has to rest, even I get sleepy. Sonny left our little nest on errands cruel and creepy. Came back with a haunch of man, gnawed down to the bone. Left each night from that day on as I slept like a stone. Son of mine, you've been a disappointment since your birth. Now I've got to bury you in this cold northern earth. I know you would be sorry if you weren't so very dead, but you never listened to a word I said. Vikings gathered in their hall, heroes all in war delighting. When my Grendel came to call, he was met with mighty fighting. One among them took his arm, ripped it off for good. Chased him to our ocean home and killed him where he stood. Son of mine, you've been a disappointment since your birth. Now I've got to bury you in this cold northern earth. I know you would be sorry if you weren't so very dead, but you never listened to a word I said. When I found my wine was spiked, it was far too late to aid him. Though there wasn't much I liked, I was often glad I'd made him. So I must avenge him now. What's a mom to do? If he was yours anyhow, I bet that you would too. Son of mine, you've been a disappointment since your birth. Now I've got to bury you in this cold northern earth. I know you would be sorry if you weren't so very dead, but you never listened to a word I said. No, you never listened to a word I said.
It's pronounced Pankararu, but just Penk is fine.
Number 15. Twitch TV Pink Squid. The last thing you'd want in your Twitch TV channel is a pink squid, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Why would you do that? So hey, yeah, welcome on in everyone. We are doing Wildermyth today. It is a game that everybody voted for and wanted to see for like 2-3 days now, and it won the vote today, so we're gonna give it a try. I've got it all loaded in. I have never played it before, so I'm going in completely blind. So it might be a little awkward and weird to start up, but it should get better afterwards. Let me just go ahead and say hi to everyone, because, oh gosh, we got everybody in here today. We got Uzi, and Cookie, and Ashery, and let's see, Alcadron, Chonky, Madam Universe, Green's in there hiding in the background. I see you, Green. Snufflex, and I think that's everybody who's, like, spoken up so far. So, like, hi. Hello, everyone. Ah, egg. Bacon. No, that was egg. I'm pretty sure that was egg. Yep. We got Uzi, Cookie, and Chunky and Funky in the front row seats today. All right, give me 1 second. We get the game refired up. Because this game is weird, it, like, resizes itself every time I play it, so give me a second while I get this fixed. There we go. Come on, game. There we go. And I'm sizing it so it is the correct size. Oh, game, come on. Okay, game, please. Please, game. There we go. Okay, that seems about right. Options. Graphics. Oh, initial window size. Oh, that needs to be so much bigger. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Now this should actually be pretty good. Okay, let me pop over to the main screen and resize it here. Make sure it's all properly done. Transform, fit to screen. There we go. Okay, so we are playing this game today. Thank you very much to, I think it was Alcadron who got it for me? It's been a little bit and my memory is not great. Alcadron, it was you, right? Yay! I actually remembered a thing. Also, is this music incredibly loud for anybody else or is it just me? Holy fuck, this feels so loud. There we go. Crank that down a little. Okay. Exactly, Cookie. Exactly. There we go. Yay, I remembered a thing. So, Alcadron, assuming this game is good, thank you very much for it. I really appreciate it. It won the vote today, so we are going to give it a try. So we've basically got the vanilla version of this. No DLCs, no mods, or anything like that, so let's give it a play. The only thing I've done is given it my name, Penk, P-E-N-K. So we're gonna see how it goes. Very light backseating. Polite and light backseating is okay for today. Let's get in. Let's pop in. Let's do it. Let's give it a try. New story. Okay, so I guess each of these multiplayer chapters, danger and gore. Okay, so I guess we're starting at the beginning. A 3-chapter story that is geared towards new players face off against the implacable Gorgon leader, Ulstrix. Okay. Age of Ulstrix. Next. Main enemy, Gorgons. Difficulty, Adventurer. Whatever focuses on storytelling, more control over the outcomes. Standard difficulty, lands are dangerous but won't punish you too harshly for mistakes. I think we're going to keep it there. All progress is autosaved and game over is final. No retries, no reloads, not recommended for first-time playthroughs. No. There's our seed. There's our... I'm not going to do any mods because I haven't put any in. Like, we're going to give it a good vanilla run first, you know? Because I want to see how the game holds up by itself on its own merits without, like, you know, anything added to it and stuff. So we're going to give it a try. I think this game is well tutorialized enough that it's something you should be able to figure out for yourself. Yay! Alright, next. Okay, party select. Let me go back one. I think I missed something. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so this is... Am I picking my character, I guess? Party select. Am I just... Is this my whole party, or is one of these me? Like... Hello, Jan. Oh, you get all of them. Okay. So, we've got a hunter, a warrior, and a mystic, which I think is like a mage. You are... That are you... Okay, so we are the 3 starting characters. Okay. Okay. Compassionate romantic, hot-headed snark, and snarky greedwagon. Sounds about right for a mage. Let's do it. I'll just say I love this game's magic system. Very unique. You'll see. Okay. It takes just a bit of time to pull all this together. Get ready. Okay. This book. Let me adjust my mic. Again, as always, chat, let me know if I sound too loud, too quiet, anything like that. Let me know if the audio or anything's off, because that's one of the things I cannot monitor in real time. So let me know, alright? Alright, here we go. This book. Oh, character sheets. See? Can I look? Okay. Abilities. Here. Humble beginnings, tier 0. Traveling performers always were passing through Rain's hometown. They gambled and sang and filled her head with maps, treasures, and tunes. When the wheat was ripe, she would look for a man to share melon juice with up Old Cherry Dew Mountain. She proved loyal, though, loyal to those she fought by, and would never abandon them to face darkness alone. Ow! Why? Thank you, Alcadron. Alright, let's check, let's see, farmer, flirt, loyal, wanderlust, human, young, tunic. Oh, okay, so we can customize them a little bit. Cookie, why? I'm gonna turn that redeem off again. I hate it. No! Don't do it! You did it. Boop. A new hand touches the bacon. Okay. So we can rename people. Look at their stats. Falling in battle. Retirement age 48. Age which will retire from adventuring. Once a hero reaches their retirement age, they will leave your company at the end of the chapter. Okay, so we can like customize them. Oh gosh, no. There we go. I like that face better. There we go. Fix that. What kind of hair do we have? Okay, I do like that you do get the standard, There we go. Do I get to pick the color? Ah, hair. Ooh, okay. Playing a little bit with the customization just to see what kind of stuff is here. Kind of like this one right here. And... I like this one. I like it like he has a cute fuzzy lion mane. Okay. Relationships. History. The Lord of Lostling showed up on Lonely Cradle one night, leaving behind an infant Glimerick. This is how they justified the abuses heaped on the boy. In an abandoned castle where he waited out a rainy autumn, he made friends with a belligerent spirit. Unbeknownst to Glimerick, the lost soul hitched a ride in his heart. He took the motto, there are no minor mysteries, and dove from one puzzle to the next. Okay, I kind of like these little histories. They're nice. Okay. Alright. I think we're pretty much done with the customization. I'm going to play with this more off screen, but let's go with what we got. Next, this book. Smoke by Douglas Austin. There's room in it for another story. It's called I'm Stuck Here. Anything to prove I lived. I guess not that. I'm giving up. Someone will come. Maybe my friends. But alright, this is how I'd started. Here in yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Tugged along by the gentle desire to see friends, a young woman named Rain takes the seasonal road to the town of Lonely Cradle. I wonder how many of these soft-glancing townsmen remember me. Well, I guess I'll just have to do something memorable this time. Breeze is light, that day birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Glimerick out of bed will probably take the rest of the morning. Listening to his morose little comments, and also... That's smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Rain hurries towards town, thinking of Glimerick, a young man who she's known since girlhood. Watch me worry, and he's fine. +1 plus rivalry. He must have tried. I pick one. Okay. He must have tried to cook breakfast again. +1 friendship. Can't really leave alone, can I? +1 romance. Let's go with friendship. Glimmick, you right? I'll get you out. Just make a little noise. Constructing mission. Okay. Hero has actions left. Hero has no more actions left. Hero can do a single move which takes 1 action or a double move which takes both actions. All heroes get their turns in any order, and then all enemies take their turns. So heroes first, enemies second. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like the little hop movements, like you're actually moving board pieces. That's nice. Okay.
Okay, if you say so.
Squats from Mystic. Alright, hang on, Mystic. Let me get my squats in.
All right.
Alright.
I'll do my best.
I'm gonna move this chair. Okay. We're on our 20 squats, so here we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nope, bike redeems are still turned off. The exercise bike is in a weird place right now and is not easily accessible. So bike time is still off. Go inside. Stand right next to the door and then click on it to use open door ability, okay? This house, still standing at least. Glimerick, are you hurt? Is there a reason the door is locked? She doesn't know. Why is no one... Click. Hey! Do you not smell the... I smell the smoke. Get inside. Hoop. Slam. Yeah, I'm not trying to shoot out the fire, if that's what you're about to say. Actually, there's your bow. Garoo! A monster in the garden. So yeah, it's very annoyed. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right. So here, I've got some tools around. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off. Okay, choice. Pitchfork, pickaxe, frying pan. I'm gonna take the comedy option and go frying pan. My gut says tactically, in this situation, I'd want the pitchfork for reach, but frying pan sounds too fun. Also, the conversations go top to bottom for some reason, not left right. Okay. It can be killed, right? Just be ready when you open that door. Foe cards. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggering below its agony. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's get up here. Put him back here. Actually, yeah, just get a little bit closer. Ooh. Monster. Okay, reduce damage. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1, and does not stack. Okay. Actually, yeah, stay here. Actually, can you shoot? There we go. Oh, okay, we killed it. Ah, okay. I see, Al. Okay. Okay, Rain has grown stronger. Warriors like Rain are built hardy, enduring with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. Rain Agostel is now a Greenhorn warrior. Active once every other turn as a swift action, Rain shreds 2 of a foe's armor with her weapon. As a swift action, Rain can disable Stalwart, which grants a +3 armor and warding, but reduces her speed by half. Melee attacks only cost Rain 1 action. I'm gonna go Battle Dance. More attacks. And Ember Arrows, Piercing Shot, Through Shot. You pass through the first target and hit the next target in a line, dealing -1 damage to the second target. When standing by a fire, Glimmick Bow's attacks have a 0 damage +1 shred. Start fires can't spread onto him. Okay. Ooh, a Fern Shadow Slash, dodge 5. We're gonna give that to Rain. Okay, so it's just like something that she wears. Okay, claim. The creature's death is quiet. Seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They'll spend a piece of a day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires, clear debris, some full of curiosities, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. We should go. Fariana's alone. Sorry, I know that you're tired. Me too, but now I worry she might have met something. She's at the ruined tower by now, probably talking to spiders, or ghosts, or something. Or another deer monster. Farian will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. In your mind teeth? Huh? Yeah, my mind teeth. Anyway, I just think we'd meet her. We should. We said we'd meet her. We should. Tower in the Hills. You've been there? Aguma Bear, thank you for the resub.
What's this game? Looks solid.
Somebody bonk Aguma. Put Aguma in the jar, please. This game looks pretty good. Put Aguma in the jar, please, chat. Put him in that jar. Thank you very much for the resub, Aguma. That puts us at 15 subs and 6 follows. Remember, subs are great, subs are good. I do appreciate them and I do love them. But we also have a now slightly better way
Bonk!
to help and support the channel. Exclamation point tip. We'll send you to our Ko-Fi. A $5 Ko-Fi, I see $4.75 out of that, rather than the $2.50 that we get from a traditional Twitch tip. So yeah, we do have a Ko-Fi now. And if you are a member of the Ko-Fi, and it only works for Ko-Fi because Etsy was being dumb, you can get this month's stickers and buttons, which are a Pride Month sticker and a Pride Month button. There we go. Yeah, once actually looking to the tracks, they come and go in that direction. Ah, cheesed. But Aguma, thank you very much. That puts us at 15 subs and 6 follows for the week. Rain and Glimrick follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Choose. Just breathing okay, so we can yell and go home? Rivalry. Let her be alive, alive and unharmed. Or, let her be alive, alive and unhurt. Friendship. Fiorian? I think it's Fiorian. If you find don't make me call you a liar. Let's go with friendship. I want them all to be good friends. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Fiorian longer than I have. She's pretty capable, I feel like. Yeah, Fiorian's a little pushy at times, but she doesn't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things tend to happen around her, but I'd say she's probably up there now. figuring things out. Okay? So... in order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unaccounted tile to show the scout distance. Okay, this one. Can I go there? Yep, WASD. Oh, Q. Okay. Let's go. The tower where Fiorian has arranged to meet Rain and Glimerick is a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knows its rooms, floor, and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive until the beast breaks through. You're a rare beast. Folks would pay to see you. I'd pay not to. The tower is an heirloom of an earlier people. The locals have lost the legend of it. Maybe the boast of some long-dead despot whose name has sunk in the river. But, as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dreams that drove it. That book, why, I've never... Gwarf! Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Florian bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. Circles of the ancients, is wild nonsense. How a woodcutter can read the rings inside of old trees, find the exact number. A moment a grove began calling itself a forest. Gift of the inscriptor. Proposes an unlikely legend. One that spider-limbed man crafted all written language. He trapped ants between vellum and pressed them so long and relentlessly that they became letters. The Lonely Cradle Boy tells of a blight-skinned man who drew things so feelingly that they began to come true, and he drew circles in a book and eventually fell through. Fiorian reaches the last word of the final tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold, and I'm stuck here. But alright, this is how I'd start it. Here, in our yondering country, Fiorian writes words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through her body like the sourceless aches in one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods there, where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Fiorian's head. Subsides. I made it to morning? She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? She pulls the spoon from her pocket. She glides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a plain, palm-loving twist. So, wand or staff, chat? What do you think? Wand or staff? Al says staff. Staff is better for bonking things, says Snufflex. Snufflex confirmed bonker. Give me 1 second, chat, while you guys decide this. I will re-chat when I get back. I'm gonna go pour my tea right now. Because I can tell that I'm gonna need streamer tea today. Oh no, my tea bag's caught on my spoon. There we go. Okay. Clean up the spilled tea I just did. Cool. There we go. And that's why I normally use a saucer. There we go. Okay. Why not both? If it was a blessed magic fork, maybe, but spoon, staff way better. Alright, we'll go with staff. Well, Beast, it's time. I'm getting out of here. Constructing mission. Rager. It charges without seeing misshapen tusks swinging wildly. Ooh. Infuse with an object, then use the object to attack. Use the interface ability to connect with fire or source or scenery. Different types of scenery give different effects and abilities. Many of these let you use scenery to damage enemies, so I can like throw things like TK. Okay. Hey, where is that boar? He's around that. I wish I could rotate the map, like with Q and E. Basic infusion tools are torn into a deadly whirl, rending targets in a nearby area with tooly teeth. Okay. Hey, Fresh Mini Moz, welcome on in. Yeah, if you're gonna read every sentence, the game's writing style is gonna get you. T is wise. Yeah, I'm gonna try to read all the little pop-ups. Okay. Can I attack with the buckets now? Oh. I see. Minimaz, it's been a while since you've been here, and you decide to do this already? A new ham touches the bacon. Splinter Beast. Splinter Blast. Explode a wooden object into a shredding blast of splinters, savaging an area. So that's good for AoE. Did you see it? Did you, chat? Did you see it? Did you? Okay, so I've infused this object.
A new Penk touches the memes.
A new Penk touches the memes. Attack scenery. Deals damage to objects. Okay, I want to, like, throw... Let's just do Splinter Blast, because I know that'll hurt it. There we go. Okay, it's going this way. Let's do that. Okay. Bone Lance. Propel a long cruel lance of bone to impale enemies. Can I do that from here? Oh! Oh, so I literally have to use the object. Okay. Oh, I killed it. Okay. Ignite. Active. Once per turn, as a single action, Bjorn pulls motes of heat out of the air and gathers them to a single point, creating an infusing blaze on a tile with debris. Passive. Bjorn's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. I kind of like this right here. That's good. Status ruins. Advanced infusion. Statues ruins. Potency +1 per infusion. Garb. 50% chance to reflect damage while infused. Books. Lore dump. Textile upgrade. This seems pretty interesting. Active lore dump. Textiles upgrade greater construct. I feel like these two are the ones that I really like here. Yeah, the magic system is different, and I'm definitely, I'm definitely enjoying that it is different. It does seem, pretty interesting, and, I am liking it. I just wish I knew a little bit more about, okay, advanced infusions. Okay, statues. So this is passive, +1 potency per infused. So I get more potency for everything that I have infused. I guess if I infuse Garb, 50% chance to reflect damage when infused. That seems good. If I infuse books, I get a lore dump. And textiles upgrade greater construct. Ignite would be on brand. Yes. Ignite does feel like it would be on brand. Garb is your clothes. I do like reflecting damage. I like abilities that give me multiple things. Like, I do like this. I do like multiple things that depending on what I infused, I get different things, so that is nice. I do like this. I do like extra damage just for things being near me. Oh. I'm gonna go with Mythweaver. Okay. Brooch of the Rhythm. Speed, 0.7. A gem in an ornate setting. Okay. There we go. Claim it. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. Snert.
Did you see it?
Did you, chat? Did you see it? Let me know if you saw it. In the comments below. Don't forget to ring that bell and subscribe. But Fiorian moves quietly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist. A cool wind soothes her tired eyes. All I had to do was the impossible. Not too bad. She closes the tower door gently to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did, right? Right, Tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's born with that might blossom in her life when she needs them? Well, I might not deserve it, but you never turn down a turkey, so they say. Fiorian? But, am I a bedtime story now? Am I going to find a talking animal who gives me a quest? Fiorian, you alright there? Hey, Fiorian, something happened. Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry, I just had the weirdest night and day, and Rain and I only barely made it. Yeah, see the smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Lonely Cradle. It burned? Grrrr. Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Doubtful look. Okay, well, I do magic now. I guess we go back to Lonely Cradle. Ooh, wait, no, what's this? You've discovered a new site. It's still under enemy control, though. Click on the banner to assault it. Okay. Q? Okay, we'll send our 3 warriors. Let's go. I guess we get more. Eventually we'll have a party of 5. It's Radel. It's a really good redeem. Radel. My cutest cyber goblin. Radel. If you want to know how I do it, just ask me later. I will show you the programs and things that I use for it. It's a good redeem. I love it. Achievement. Tutorial over. Yay! Let's go. I feel like I do belong on the front, and I'm sure no one will mind the view. Oh, No one will mind the view indeed. Yeah, I can show you how I do it later, Radel. It's no problem. First off, I use the audio in Mix It Up, because I use Mix It Up heavily for a lot of things. But this is one of the only redeems that I still have working through Triggerfire, because Triggerfire allows you to set a variable so that the circle is randomly placed on the screen. Otherwise, I'd have it all done through Mix It Up. I eventually plan to migrate it over to Mix It Up, where I have like 20 or 30 different locations on the screen that... Schnack, thank you. Thank you for Schnack. I eventually plan to have it in Mix It Up, where it'll put it up randomly in like 20 or 30 spots. But right now it works through Triggerfire and Mix It Up both. But yeah, I can show you later. It's no problem. Just ask me later and remind me. And I know you were watching spooky videos, specifically nukes and stuff, so like the "did you see it? Did you see it?" is a thing for you too. Oh, let me do a shout out. Shout out Raydell_R.
Did you see it?
Did you, Joe Chat? Did you really? Or do you just think you did? There we go. Raydell R. There we go. Let's look at a quick Raydell clip. Raydell usually streams a lot earlier in the mornings than I do. I'm typing that right? Yeah, Raydell_R. There we go. Oh, there it goes. And then exclamation shout out. You getting one, Raydell? You getting one? There we go. Booba. Booba.
It's dry humpy. We talked about me.
Oh, okay. Somebody reclaimed Extreme Hot Tub. Okay. Enjoy the next like 3 minutes of Extreme Hot Tub. Perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they come from, what drove them to attack the town of Lonely Cradle. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. What? I'm not wrong, am I? Anyway, a plan. Do we have one? Back at my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off. At least. I kind of like, let's kill it before it kills us. Oh, do you like my hot tub redeem? I have a regular hot tub and an extreme hot tub. This is extreme hot tub. All heroes +2 damage potency for 3 turns. +1. Okay, so I got a combat modifier from that. Okay. There we go. Raccoon or roe, scrambling through shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. Oh my god, it's a flail raccoon. Chat, look at that, it's a flail raccoon. Hooves thrown sloppily around, beneath it, it runs staggeringly, bellowing its agony. Okay, every hero starts out with 2 action points every turn. Different abilities have different costs. Single action ends turn requires 1 action point, ends the hero's turn. So that's the thing with the star, or with the diamond with a red dot. Single action costs 1 action point. Swift action, free once per turn. After a swift action is used, the hero's swift action becomes single actions. Free action, costs no action points. And that's just no symbol, so that would be swap weapon. The action points of your selected hero are shown on the top and bottom left. Okay. I really wish that I could rotate the game. Wait, can I? Nope. Okay. Retreat. Calamities. Escape menu. Okay, so let's get her up here. Backline my mage. Get my archer here. They're shield walled it up. Actually, go there. So that these two are shield walled. Mage in the back ranks, and let's wait. There we go. Open door. That is a swift action. Oh, I meant to move him. Heck. Okay. So I could go through this door, or I could go the long way around. I think we're gonna go through the door. Well, only one entrance there. We're gonna go the long way around. Okay, that way we can 3 across that door. So, put her in the middle. Him right here. And we'll move our... click. Wizard. To right there. Oh, there's a side room here I missed. Heck. Okay. Ooh, monsters. Okay. Attack? Oh, heck, Guardian. I meant to... Oh, goodbye, hot tub. Let's see if I got the timing on that right. Yep, I did. Infuse. Well, I can't infuse that, but I can infuse this. And then... There we go. Ooh, spikes. Okay. Okay, everybody got a little XP. Yeah, raccoons in this setting are a little more scary, right? Ah. Dusty Drab, with patchwork shawl and long shirt of traveling mystics, has through history informed a commoner petitioner that magical help is at hand. Thick enough to be roadworthy, and hardy soon guises serve better for battle. So it gives armor, warding, and spell damage. So yeah, definitely replace our... Yep, definitely replace it. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluid darkens to dust. So calm, accepting death. Not natural at all. Natural if you're suffering. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises, dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned out cleaned the old tower up a bit. We've been working on this place forever, I'm telling you. I always knew this morning would rise, that I'd gaze into the sky and see a destiny for myself, a destiny of inspiring song. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight people. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one that they'll sing. Sounds like you thought about this. Name the company. It'd be called the Magi of Slayland. Well, how about the Paladins of Rye Summer? Maybe Smith's Cadre? Enter our own name. Family of the Lord, Family of the Parchment, Nobility of the Cave, the Cranes of a Green Oak Grove, the Bats of the Glutted Blade. What do you guys think? Should we go with a cephalopod theme? Squid Squad? Yep, we're making the tower into a clubhouse. We could be the Squid Squad. Squid Kids. Octopus Garden. No, Squid Squad. Squad Uzi. Okay. Squad Uzi. Squad. No. So. Heck. I fell for that one. All right, hang on. All right, and squat count. All right, we're gonna do up to 30.
My best.
So here we go. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. 30 squid squats. I do like garden. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, I think I got an idea, chat. Ooh, okay, Cuddle Knights or Cephalopals is good. If we were all like me, Cuddle Knights is really good. Cephalopals, I'm gonna go with the Cuddle Knights. I like that one. Cephalopals is nice as well. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire at night. Here follow the tales of Cuddle Knights. Cuddle Knights, be remembered. Long-term goal: get knighted. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. A new card is added to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. Rager +1. Okay, so that's... Okay. Tutorial complete. Da, 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 da. Get legacy points by taking new sites. Spend legacy points to do things like recruit heroes, build stations, cancel calamities. Use them wisely. Okay, so this is our secure bluescape. Okay. Securing sites. Once a site is free of enemy control, you can spend some time to secure it. Secured sites provide resources now and at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear at a town or between chapters. Okay. Ooh, someone at Lonely Cradle wishes to join the Cuddle Knights. Okay, let's go. Ow! Let's see. Red save generality? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Penk. I'm a little pink squid on the internet. I see you found the hole in the floor. that I have there so that people can raid in. Welcome on in. Red Savage Reality. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome on in, raiders. Click that link that you see there in the chat. It'll bring you right back to the channel. It just makes sure that it removes the raid reference tag from your browser URL so that you are counted as regular viewers and not just raiders. My name is Penk. I'm a little pink squid. We are playing Wildermyth today. Ooh. Let's see. Oh. Okay. But yeah, welcome on in. Oh, this is, oh, I know this game. Oh, it's off the top of my head. You're like space engineers or something, and you can build ships and stuff out of like asteroids and things. Heck, I know this game. Fuck, is it Space Engineers? Welcome on in. Thank you for bringing the raid here. So this is our first time playing Wildermyth, and yeah, we're giving it a try. So yeah, this is our first time playing this game. I'm basically going in blind, so I'm learning as I go. So, let's see. Gather... Select heroes to travel to the site, recruit, or craft. Let's recruit, because it said there was somebody here available for us.
Yeah, that was a good...
Okay. Goofish Snark, new recruit. Din. Let's see. Cost 3 legacy points. Available legacy points 5. Can I find out more about them? Okay, they're an archer of some kind. No relationships. Enduring aspects. Alive. History. Conflicting stories put Din in different corners of the world at her birth. Not even Din seems to know her true origin. An old hero taught her the blade, saying there could be no future without those prepared to fight for it. First to practice for it, she faced evil when it grew too blatant to ignore. Though she tried, she couldn't understand the grand oaths and ideas of her fellows. Okay. So, alright, I can deal with some more ranged. Okay, choose the class after recruiting. Okay. Alright, let's get her. Crawling the streets again, looking to bring another fresh face to the campfire? Come on, how are we going to become world-renowned if we're not growing the ranks? Plus, I would like someone to talk to while you and Glimmer are making up new verses to Old Bella's Hatchet. The stars were beginning to come out by the time they got back into the lonely cradle proper. Rain and Fiorian. Good thing we got in when we did. It looks like most people are still out and about. Maybe we can knock out this errand sooner rather than later. Wait, you're back already? You wiped them out that quickly? Or... you didn't give up, did you? What? Of course not. Good. You've been through the sorriest... You'd have been the sorriest group of heroes I'd ever seen if so. Actually, we're back because we're looking to expand the company. What about you? You look clever. And you could probably fight with that thing in a pinch, right? Probably. I've taken out a pretty big rat or two. How much harder could a Gorgon be? And there's a lot of, not a lot else keeping me here right now. It's the season when a young woman has to figure out what to make of her life. And this season has brought a lot of changes. Can't argue with you there. Yes, most of the party seems to have the snark characteristic. She has 3 rat tails in her inventory. It would be good to have help. We've learned a bit out in the wild so far. We can have someone get you up to speed. Din is a warrior. Okay. I'm thinking we have our 2 warriors up front, and then we have our ranger and our mystic in the back. So we have a proper warrior. We've got our hunter, the other guy, Glimrick. And yeah, I think 2 warriors. Done. Okay. Prepare recruit. Okay, yeah, okay, repair recruit. Okay. I'm not sure what to do here. Yeah, that just makes time move. Maybe we all go... Oh, okay, is it progressing? Oh, okay, they're okay. Recruit prepared. Okay, it was a time thing. Alright, alright. Okay. Sentinel. Replaces Guardian. Din leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe who passes nearby, performing a reaction strike. Untouchable. When Din gets a kill, the next attack against her within 1 turn will miss. As a swift action, Din can fire on an empty tile or break a piece of adjacent scenery, dealing only 1 damage to all foes. I'm gonna go with Guardian. Or Sentinel, excuse me. So we got all 4 now. So we got all these areas that... Oh! Red Savage Reality, thank you for touching the beacon. Let me get you counted.
Hello there.
That puts us at 7 follows and 15 subs between Ko-Fi and Twitch for the month, or for the week. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see what to do next. Scout this tile for more information. Ooh, this one's real far away. Let's see what this is. Scout it out, we'll send everyone. Thank you. Infested tiles are unsafe. Infestations increase the strength of the source threat, can ambush groups of 2 or 1 heroes, and over time will spread and turn into incursions. You can clear infestations by taking out the source, or by sending a group of heroes to patrol on the tile. Well, yeah, let's just keep scouting it out. There we go. Proudfin Upland has been revealed. Salt Axencorp Brewery. +1 from infested tiles. Send patrol to clear infestation of this tile. Will decrease the strength of the associated threat by 1. I guess patrol. Okay, so that's a time action.
So.
Another set of squats, Uzi. Been cleared of infestation. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get my squats in.
All right.
So that puts us up to
best.
40 squats. Give me 1 second. Okay. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Thanks, Uzi. I mean, thanks, I guess. Okay, let's assault. Or we could go up here. I mean, this area is clear of infestations. I mean, like, is assaulting, like... Okay. Because there's a little monster symbol. So I guess I'm not assaulting, like, the town. I'm assaulting the monsters here. Might get some more wood for the fire. You're going up... Are you going to be up longer? Fiorin's already turning in. Yeah, if you have to do... Yeah, if you redeem squats, you should do some solidarity squats. Must be tiring, you know, being Fiorian. Someone's got to be Fiorian. Might as well be Fiorian. Anyway, want company? Don't feel obligated. The fire and I have plenty to discuss. Rattle, chunk, clunk. More wood? Oh, thanks. The fire wriggles through the fresh wood, happy as a mud dog. Rain's eyes grow tired. She begins to see things. Flickerings of Gorgon thought. Flickerings from Axencorp Brewery. Ooh. Rain watches a story take shape. In Axencorp Brewery, there lived a young woman who had the makings of a sword swinger. The nearby trees were notched from her years of practice with whatever blade she could borrow. She was the strong one, the brave one. Not that she needed much grit, chasing pests from the storehouses. As her skills grew, so did expectations. A defender of Axencorp Brewery wears more than a wooden beard around her neck. Or wears more than a wooden bead around her neck. Fits you well. But when the Gorgon feet came stomping and scraping, Rain shakes off the story's unpleasant end. The next day brings bitter anticipation. Yep, squats for dessert, Uzi. You get them dessert squats in. I want to see that slime cake. Show me the slime cake, Uzi. Looks like they made quite a stand outside Axencorp Brewery. Shirt snags and broken rake handles still around. They can't have been well armed. She sees the necklace. No pretty piece of loot here. She should have either been worn or buried. The necklace is sturdy, but Rain carries it like a broken-winged bird. What have you got? Let me see. Defender's necklace. Found in the wreckage of an ill-fated battle. I'm gonna give that to Fiorian. Nope. Let's give that to Din, who doesn't have anything yet. Okay, so we got 3 faux cards. Ooh, shit, they're all right there. Okay, cool. Guardian. Brew shot this one to hit that one behind it. Or not. Oh, I needed to target the one behind it. Okay. Ow. Ooh, it dodged. Heck. Okay. Ash just showed me the new button prototype for this month. It looks really good. Let's see. Slam, please. Knock your ass back. There we go. And let's get our whiz-biz going on. And steal the fire. Well, the restless fire is unleashed into a nearby tile, burning where it lands and dealing half damage to units passing through it.
Slam, please. Knock your ass back.
And we'll attack this one here. Silk Step. An elusive step, Glimmick slips into the Gray Plane. While in the Gray Plane, he is hidden to enemies and his attacks ignore armor. Okay, that's wild. But let's do Through Shot. Missed. And then strike, please. And then slam. Knock him into that stuff back there. We just have this one left. Okay. If we pin him here, he's not going to be able to attack us. There we go. Or that was just enough to kill it. Cool. Ooh. Stunt chance. A pair of studded... What's a stunt? I feel like Rain would probably benefit from these. Someday people will move back to Axe and Cooper Brewery. The Gorga and Slime will run off into the rivers and back to the sea. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young women will build barns alongside their sweethearts. Old women will trade in iron and salt. At the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds, the way it should be. You seem quite keen at all. Thinking of staying? Ah, I see, Genie. Thank you. It's too late for me. Adventure has been stirred in my blood. The best we can do is keep moving and hope to leave peace in our wake. Thank you for the snuggle, Chonky. I appreciate it, and thank you for the head pats as well. Your enemies improved their strategies after every fight. Monster is now stronger, plus 25% health. Okay, let's continue our soup. Let's go over here. I dreamed once of a distant land over the mountains, an enchanted silver castle, and a princess of endless charms. Carve a pass. The pass allows heroes to cross mountain ranges. Passes take time to carve. Let's get started. Okay, because there's a mountain in the way. Okay. Okay, the pass is carving. So I could have other people going other places and doing other things, but it would probably be a little bit quicker if I have everybody doing it. Chunky and Funky are both good dinos. Chunky and Funky are a streaming team. Snowflakes, can I get a shout out for Chunky and Funky, please? Your enemies advance their plans over time. Gorgon, Deepest, Drowvin. Well, they're like little kobolds. Okay, I can spend my legend points to completely negate this if I wanted. But I probably want to keep my legend points going the way they're at. There we go.
No, yeah, I was using my potions, but I was I had that much bleed that the potions weren't really doing anything. Like, as quick as I was healing, it was just gone. That was it. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
That.
Okay.
That one gives me plus 128 health. Plus.
I'm not going to cancel anything yet, because I'm not sure how important my legacy points are going to be. Okay, now we can explore this. Oh, wait, no, no, why are you here? Keep your heroes busy. Time is an important resource in the Overland. Enemy calamity card draws, incursions, and infestations happen over time, making your foes stronger. In general, you don't want to let any of your heroes idle. If you have heroes without any assigned tasks, consider using them to scout other tiles, build defenses on a tile, secure cleared sites, or build bridges or mountain passes. Icons in the top left of here. Okay, so like, buddy, you need to go over here. There we go. No, buddy, here. Buddy, come here. Okay, buddy, come here. Okay, why are you not moving? Game, please. I just want to move him here. You know, I guess go here. Okay. Oh, he's been ambushed. The birds have long been silent when distant pine branches crack. Oh, Gorgons. If I am swift, I can rush by them. I've got to be patient to escape effectively. Temporary health, temporary damage, blazes. It can set fire. Chaos can be an ally. Double crit chance. I wonder how many I can kill as I go. Let's choose that one. Glimerick takes a firm stance, readies equipment, and prepares to move just as his enemy rips through the ferns and bracken. The hope may be to flee, but the fastness of the deep forest, stirring his pursuers out over roots, boulders, needle-hidden pits, finally eludes them. Okay. Plus 2 temporary hit points. It's okay to fall back. Retreating may sometimes be the best option when overwhelmed. However, for non-plot missions, retreating will not grant XP and the threat source of infestation will not be removed. During any non-plot mission, you can click the retreat button to reveal the escape zone. Once you move all your heroes into the escape zone, the battle will end. And again, thank you for the Snugoo, Devil Summoner Marie. I appreciate it. Yeah, you don't want... Yeah, I was trying to get... I wanted them to move as one big 4 group. Oh. Where is my retreat zone? It is that. Okay. Let's just go. Let's just run for it, buddy. Let's just run. Can probably make it there next turn.
Okay, if you say so.
Heck, more squats.
All right, I'll do
It's
my
pronounced
best.
Tankararu.
It is.
But just Penk is fine.
Hey, Sussy Banui. Welcome on in. It is pronounced Pankararu, but Penk is fine. Alright, let me get my squats. Ooh. Here we go. Give me 1 second. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46,
The screen just
47.
got extra. Sussy.
It sure did. Now, fuck. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Chat Squid, you broke my concentration. Counting's hard. Welcome on in, Sussy. Can I get a shout out for Sussy Banui, please? Okay, we can probably get pretty... Can we... Okay, we can get to the exit zone this turn. Okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh!
I was in the mask.
Oh,
I
it's
was
the
the floor. Oh, how was it?
Security has been breached. You got the rarest Banui.
This is the lowest point of the stream. It'll never go this low again.
You got the rarest Banui.
Oh my god, Banui.
The containment breach Banui.
I already did. You can't tell me that now.
You got the rarest Banui, Redeem. Yep. Top-notch heroing right there. Okay, I want you to go over here, buddy. No, I want you to travel here. Can I have this group go back here? The flavor of Jim Carrey's feet. Travel button down below. Okay, so like, bam. Q. Travel. Come on, do it. Select a target. Okay.
Check out what I can do. What is the sound of one squid pogging?
Oh my god.
Macaroni in a pot, gamers.
Sussy, I've never heard Chat Squid make these noises before. What the heck? Okay. Q. Select a target. Here. Okay, now he's traveling. Okay. There we go. Thank you for gifting a sub to Sussy Banui. I appreciate it. Let me get that counted. That puts us at 16 subs and 7 follows for the week. Thank you, Ashesh. Enjoy being subbed, Stinky. Alright, let's assault. Or let's do this. Let's have everybody attack this. Yep, everybody in the group. Let's go. Let's do it. Glimmer's got 1 health down, which isn't terrible. Almost a Hawkerman Glade, aren't we? Hold on, I think the wind will tell me. Oops, it's not the wind, girl. Am I? Yuff, yep. There's the big hill. Huff, huff. Steeper than it needed to be. Quite a view, though, I'll say that. And there's a... Hey, Glimmer! Ooh, it's an egg! 1 egg. Fresh out of a dishwasher, huh? I'm not stinky, I just washed and haircut. No! Hand washed, read the tag. Glimrick does look, in fact, like a hotter Shaggy. Like, you're not wrong, Sussy. You're not wrong. This isn't safe. Perhaps I'm still... Perhaps I am, Wind Girl. No, please, let's not make that a thing. Come on, Din. Leave it alone. Let's head down. You realize we have to take this, right? And raise our own little crag eagle, right? 100%. We have to 100% have, like, our own griffin. 41% chance. Hell yeah, do it. Din, it's fine. It'll just be 2 seconds. Now, how should I guess... This old flour sack. Din, it's here. It's about to be... Oh dear. Uh-oh. Quah! Quah!
Panky Pilky Squibbly Doo. The Inky Boinky Meow Meow Mew.
Meow Meow Mew. Who could have foreseen this? Who could have foreseen this? Hurry up, faster! In the bag, little buddy. Duck! Whoosh. They managed to scramble down safely the rest of the way. You cooking something? What do you think? The egg? You didn't! It's well known, crag eagle omelets give you the power of flight. No! No! We did not just cook it, did we? Not that I'm aware of, Sussy. Not that I'm aware of. And please tell me we did not just eat the egg? I thought we were gonna have a crag eagle pet. I thought we were gonna have like a griffin pet. Why did we eat it? What the hell were they thinking? Why? Why? Oh, sorry, no. No, just keeping little Cragsy warm. Oh, they named it Cragsy. Okay, it's alive. It's alive. We've saved it. It's fine. Cragsy. Okay, we can't... You missed. You missed, Green. You missed. Fortitude. All heroes +2 temporary hit points. Okay, those didn't miss. Hi, Lemon Skitty. Welcome on in. so much cheese. Okay, so we got a big boy up here. Everybody's being mean to the squid. Everybody, you're all being mean. You're all being mean today. A new ham touches the bacon. Okay. Where's my wizard? Okay. Straight up, we're gonna infuse this giant rock. Giant rock infused. Throw giant rock at that. Archer? Shoot.
Chad is mean tonight. They got the bloodlust.
They
Penk,
do got the
you must
bloodlust.
make a sacrifice to appease them.
Lemon sketty. I am saying it right, right? Ooh, one shredded armor. Ooh, another foe just showed up. That's fine. Gonna have our wizard whiz-biz them. Oh, they're behind cover. Draw the infusion. Infuse a new thing. And Splinter Blast. We're going to hold that off and wait for them to come up to us. So let's go to Guardian. And then over here. Sentinel. Okay, he's hidden. And we're gonna wait. There we go. Ooh, ow. Oh, we gotta get her out of the way. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Mortal choice. One eye goes dark, like a candle prematurely snuffed. Din fights the sensation she's swimming, fights to stay on her feet. Choice. Few of us get through Lifetime's game. Now's no time to give up. Minus 15 accuracy this campaign. Din dies, deal 12 damage. Let's take the 15 accuracy debuff. Oh heck. And shoot. Infuse that, please. And then throw it. There we go. "100% crit hit chance. Flank an enemy with an attack 90 degrees or more from a previous attack that turn. Ooh. Silly, funny, magic infinity loop. A little bit. Let's see. Let me see. It is a lovely word and shape. That is indeed true. Give us a sacrifice. Oh, Sussy is going to send you the Borked Elgato to tinker with today, along with some leftover Penk merch. Is there anything you'd like me to make you and send along? Throwing net. Once per combat, individual hurls a throwing net. If it connects, it will pin the foe for 2 turns. Fleorian's hands are full.
Chat is here for video games and pillows. You have given us one of these things.
Hey, Ruby! A new ham touches the bacon. Welcome on in, Ruby. Ooh, a Sundancer cloak. Stun chance 6. We are going to give that to our now slightly one-eyed character who needs some gear. There we go. Hey, clearly you've got the worst couple of days of anyone here. Except maybe the Gorgons. Let's see. And thought of trekking back to the state hardly seems fair. So I have a surprise for you. Come on. Oh, good, you're still here. Hello? Din, this is Yen. She's heading back out of here, and I've arranged a slight detour for her to give you a lift back to town. Arranged? How did you manage that? Turns out having just saved Hackerman Glade makes people get all grateful and stuff. Nice to see you, Ruby. It's good to have you in. Wildermyth is awesome. I hope you have lots of fun with it. It's basically the safe-for-work version of COC. Oh. It took me a second to realize what COC was. But I got there. I realized it. I understand. Chat, can we get an exclamation bonk for Ruby the Lazy Goblin? They need to go in the jar. Oh, it's not Call of Cthulhu. Bonk. Now shake the jar. Now toss the jar. There we go. Nice. I just had an idea. I need to write this down. I can fill the jar with Lego. And I can put people in the jar. No, not cum. I'm not going to fill the jar with cum. I'm going to fill the jar with Legos. There we go. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me have a hydrate real quick. And then let me have... Okay, got my hydrate. Let me do my squats.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Alright, so we're on the squat 60s. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56.
Cock, I think about cock a lot. It makes me feel so thirsty, you know? The liquid management aspect of cock. I love cock.
When Sussy says cock, they mean Caves of Cud. C-O-Q, which is a fantastic video game that you should all play. If you enjoy roguelikes, definitely check out Caves of Cud. I lost track of my squats, so I have to start again. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Wait, no, that's not right. Fuck. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. I kind of got thrown there for a second.
Bonk!
Ash, no! Don't encourage the Banui! Don't encourage the Banui, Ash! Okay, I think I did my squats. What was I thinking before my brain just got completely derailed? Oh yes, I was reading the story. It just
and
feels
the people
weird.
said, let my sussy go.
And the people said, let my sussy Banui go. Place them into the dishwasher, top rack. Set it on high. Just feels weird getting special treatment. Then think of it as balancing the scales a bit. You were in Death's front door not too long ago. It's time to enjoy some good fortune where you can find it. Take care, don't be too long, alright? That'd be nice, maybe with tree tops passing by, thumping the oxen smell. Ooh. Cannot cancel. So our enemies are getting stronger. Oh yes, jars of Legos. I was just thinking I can put Legos in the jar and make them shake when the jar shakes too. I will see if Mental if Mental has 3D Lego models I can use to put in the jar.
Penk thinks about cock while doing squats. That's canon. Penk, have you played with cock? It's so much fun, isn't it? There's so much depth to it. It's very satisfying.
No! I have thought of playing Caves of Cud, but it is such a big and long game that it is, that big long game of cock is very intimidating to get into. I'd need somebody to hold my hand to gently guide the cock for me to help me play it. When a hero's maimed, they travel to the nearest safe town to rest until they're ready to fight again. Heroes can be maimed once per chapter. If they fall in battle a second time, they will die. Okay, so we've made this area safe. Okay. Okay, so they're going all the way back to Lonely Cradle. Secure site completed. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Hawkerham Glen have proven rewarding.
I can help teach you about cock, Penk. It's more complex than you would think. Bun, bun, bun. TTT.
TTT. Heartwood 3. Okay, cool. We got some wood. Ooh, a Stormflint cloak. The salt-forward style of British mariners. Potency. What is potency? I feel like that's something I should probably give my mage. Hey, Hefty Tanuki, welcome on in. You did come in at an absolutely amazing time. Alright, so we are going to give that to Fiorian. Here we go. Okay, so we've gotten this area, we've claimed it. They are still healing. Let's have everybody here. Travel group to go here. Okay, let's have her travel here as well. So we're going to have everybody meet back up. And then we're going to go over here and then down here. Okay. Scout.
Okay, jokes aside, cut is good. But
Yeah.
Penk, I'm gonna play VRC with a couple friends late tonight. We might do the FTL game Fate of the Herbalos. Would you care to join? It wouldn't be for a couple more hours.
I think I would. I think I would definitely like to try Sussy. Message me on Discord to let me know when you guys are starting. I think I would absolutely like to give that a try. Assuming I'm just not too bushed from chat today. From playing around today. But yeah, I would definitely like to give it a try. Alright, patrol. Ooh. A new card is added. I'm gonna cancel the giant bear, because I'm afraid of the bear. That bear looks... The Geist bear looks scary. So we're gonna cancel the Geist bear. Okay, I guess okay, we're still on patrol.
Penk just couldn't bear it.
Okay, and let's assault it now. I have to be honest, I'm glad it's you cooking tonight. After Din's no-fry fritters, I'm just saying that the bar is low. Don't get too excited. So... Alter tomorrow morning, but the detour added more time than we thought it would. Our food is running a little low. How low? I've got onions and... some more onions. Hey, perfect meal for me. I love onions. Did you know that you can just have a baked and buttered onion? You just cut an onion up a little bit, cut a couple slices into it, and then put it in the oven with a little butter and bake it. I thought there was still jerky. I figured we'd need that tomorrow. Onions aren't a meal. They're an ingredient. I bet I could get us a fish. I bet I could change your mind. Watch this. Let's see what rain does. Good onion soup can hold its own against any other meal. Low and slow. That's... Low and slow. That's the key.
You know what, Penk? You are my little poke champ.
Thank you, Sussy. I really needed to hear that today. Thank you. How slow? Start thinking stories now.
It's pronounced Penk rather.
It is.
But just Penk is fine.
Just Penk is fine. You'd think an actress, of all people, would recognize sarcasm, but apparently not. And let me tell you, if you ever wanted to know how to really piss off Dravu... How much longer, you think? Just about... Yes, perfect. Wow, did Farian teach you how to enchant onions? This is pure wizardry. Alright, we're starting the board. Give me 1 second, chat. I need to go get a cough drop real quick. There we go. Alright, we're gonna do this fight, then I'm gonna take a short break to start a new cup of tea for myself. So after this fight, we're gonna take like a 3-minute break while I get a new cup of tea ready. Ooh, we got some little kobolds to fight today. This one plus 25 heal plus 1 armor, okay. Oh, I don't want to attack this thing, it looks too cute! That thing is way too cute. Is that on our side? Okay. Teleport across doors.
Here comes the pog. If a little squid pogs in the game and nobody is around to hear, does it make a sound?
I have never heard Chat Squid make these noises before, Sussy. This is amazing. I've never heard Chat Squid make these sounds before. Thank you for the snuggle. Okay, so won't stick around for long, catch it quick. Fire resistant leaf spirits can walk through the stand and fires without taking damage. How do I catch it? Do I just like stand next to it? Thanks for the exercise. I was feeling kind of doughy.
Did you see it?
Did you see it, chat? with me standing right in the way. Did you see it? Choose. Replace with tier 1 leaf axe. Or a legacy point. I'm gonna take the leaf. Ah! Jeez! Why, hello, Lord Bobert. Nice to see you. I will take a sippy right now, too. I'm gonna take a tier 1 leaf axe. That seems cool. Yeah, it's one of those Kuroko things. Korok? 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 Weird look. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and post it over in the Discord because this look right here is an entire mood and an entire gender. I have now saved that picture and I will post it in the Discord under video games because that is an entire mood and an entire gender. There we go. It is in the Discord now. Ah, leaf blade. Okay, so replace pickaxe. Yep. Item name: True World's Bane. A well-made axe imbued with a wild-growing spirit of leaves. It is damage 5, range 1.6, shred and stunt damage 1. Stunt effect grants 2 temporary health to...
Almighty Penk, why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food without hot eat the food?
Wait, what? 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 We can name the item. I'm gonna call it, Dwarf Splitter. Because it's an elven weapon. It's like a leaf axe. Cuts dwarves. Aguma Bear, no! Okay, so that was like a little bonus item we got. Okay. Okay, let's unimbue. Move her up here. Let's move our warriors up here. Ranged assault from the back. There we go. Fluffy Mocha Bear! Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I see you found the hole in the floor. Good that you found that. Welcome on in. Click that link that you see that I put there in chat. It'll bring you right back to the channel. It'll make sure that you are counted as regular viewers and not just raiders. Just click that link. It brings you back to the channel without the raid reference tag. And that way you're counted as regular viewers, not just raiders. Thank you, Toffee Mocha Bear. I really appreciate the raid. Can I get a shout out for Toffee Mocha Bear?
Who's that Pokemon?
Toffee Mocha Bear is a new streamer. They play a lot of really cute mobile games. Very fun stuff. They're nice chill stream to go and, go and enjoy yourself in. So definitely drop them a follow. They're still pretty new. They're still under like 300 follows, so they could definitely use some more follows, folks. Listen, there's a link in chat. Just click it. Give them a follow. Give them a follow. Okay, let's wait right here.
I am immediately mad.
Alright, open the door. Ooh, enemies revealed.
Match.
Sentinel. Guardian. We're gonna let them come to us. Oh, they've got an archer. That's fine. I've got a wizard and an archer. So we're gonna infuse this. And we're gonna fling it at him. Or no, Splinter Blast. Yeah, there we go. Like an AoE. Sentinel again, Guardian again, and We're gonna have him... Oh, he has to go... Okay, we're gonna have him go right here. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Alright, time to move our melee out. Oh, that guy's already dead. Nice. Shoe bird? Oh, okay, remove the birds from... Okay, so she's got like a debuff. This will get him off. Okay, he can move up here. And he's hidden, so he can still attack. I feel like that's the danger right there. But what we're going to do is infuse this. And then... There we go. Hit them both. Nice. There we go. Got him. And that'll give her... Ooh, he's running. She is our punching bag. I feel so bad for Din. I feel so bad for poor Din. There we go. Oh, no worries, Toffee Mocha Bear. Listen, if you have to raid and dip, this is 100% okay and fine. If you come to the channel after you've just been streaming for a while, you don't have to stick around for long. Go get yourself something to drink. Go get yourself something to eat. Decompress. It's completely okay. Thank you for being here, and thank you for bringing your people with you. I really appreciate that raid. Raiders, if you like what you see today, drop a follow. Follows are important. I'm getting real close to 1,000. I'm at like 989. I'm like 11 follows away from 1K. We're getting there. Ooh, Brooch of Courage. I'm gonna give that to Din. There we go. Alright, chat. I'm going to save the game real quick, just in case. Here we go. Actually, can I save that and name it? Okay. Stream save 1. Here we go. Chat, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go start another pot of tea for myself. And, yeah, it'll be like a 3-minute little break. This is a good time for you guys to get up, go get yourself something to drink, get yourself something to eat, stretch your legs a little bit, come back. We're going to go to our BRB screen, which let me show you right now, is right here. There's our BRB screen. You can add TOS safe images to this screen. There is a redeem. Look in the redeem section. You can add an image. Follow the instructions there. There's a special place in the Discord to post the pictures to add to this redeem, to add to this page. So yeah, let me start the music, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Probably less, probably closer to 2. I just need to start another cup of tea, but you can add pictures to this, to the BRB screen. It's a cool idea I got from Sussy Banui. I'll be right back. Hey chat, I'm back. All right, give me 1 second. Then we switch back over to the main screen. Turn off the music. There we go. Oh, I'm still calamari. Let me give you guys a little treat. Monroe and Snickers are having just a little munch on the stand so you guys get to see them.
Okay.
There we go.
If you say so.
And of course, as soon as I get back, Green, who seems to have a squat fetish, has given me another 10 squats. All right, one second.
All right. I'll do my best.
Do my best. That puts us at 70. Green, congratulations. You got the 69th squat today. Congratulations. All right, so here we go. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Somebody needs to say it. There we go. Nessa. Thank you, Nessa. Nice. 70. There we go. Whew, okay. So we've got this area. Let's go ahead and scout out down here. Then after this zone, we're going to go back to our town and try to recruit one more person. Ooh. Okay. Secure. Ooh. Search body, scrape, gummy crannies, squat and sort garbage. Hearing sure is glamorous. Secure. Shay Sam Altar. This site can provide resources now and at the end of each chapter. Spend resources to upgrade hero, weapons, and armor. Investigate and catalog everything. Burn what's not useful. Get it shipshape. Let's take the time. I'm fine with taking the time. Oh, that was over here. Oh, heck. I thought that this... Oh. Heck. Well. Oops. Let's see what we got. Hides or spell threads, please. Oh, hides one spell threat. Okay. In a crow feather belt. Warding. What does warding do? I feel like that should go to Feorian. Yeah, that feels like a magic thing. Okay, let's go back down here. Everybody, back down here, please. Let's go. Weird day for me. You? I don't know. I could see you living here, Rain. Drag someone out of here or something similar. Setting. You don't see it? Jasmine tracing the arcs of your roof, your windows. A beautiful sylph singing in the wind, on the swing by the mossy well. I just know how you'd like it to be. Am I giving you ideas? Yeah, no, I... Snickers getting a sneaky butt touch in. Schwab. Crash. We can't seem to stay bored these days. Yeah, but you don't seem to mind too much. There we go. Was it like a cat fighting a gorgon? Squirrel. Squirrel. Okay, this... Yeah, this regular type of thing. You think this is normal? Watch it. Scatter. It's like a ghost cat. I want the ghost cat. Please let us... Game. Please give us the ghost cat. Please give us the ghost cat game. Please. Is it sad that its playmate ran away? What do you think it is? I wonder what we walked in on. Owner's not home. Someone left a lot of interesting stuff behind. Did they leave the fall? Did they leave in the fall, you think? There was a bowl of shriveled blackberries by the door. Snickers just sort of sitting up there. Snickers, what are you doing, honey? What are you doing? I'm not imagining it. The thing's depressed. Yeah, I just feel like that's not the whole story. Well, it doesn't seem to hate us. I'll keep my guard up all the same. Although it doesn't seem to be able to tell between you or me or the walking dresser. Oh wait, look, he came back. What is it exactly? You think they're drawn to each other? I don't know. There's this. Everything right? A little book. Corral? Oh. A cookbook? A ledger? A diary? I guess it seems to be a journal. Notes. Records of a 60-day task. Can I try and read some? I'm curious, yeah. So it starts day 1. Today I start my dark little spell journal. My dark little spell journal. Oh my god, they're a goth wizard. So it's, yeah, spell journal. Flipping through, there's lists and drawings, diagrams, but it goes on. I shall here document lucidly and diligently as I may. My preparations, my processes, my observations. I do not yet know if, how, and to what effect this spell shall succeed, but I am resolved in my course to see it through. And there's this amendment. See it almost through. The final turn scares me. It's frightening. Magic we channel! ! You're saying this person's wrote out! Of course not. A cramped indoor hour passes. Day 10. The spell is cast, and yet, today, he languishes same as yesterday, sleeps and raises his eyes blearily like a cat 9 times his age. Her voice leaves cynical undertones dripping beneath the writer's unstylish lines. Day 34. I grow sure. Small signs that seemed like delusions at first. Manufactured meanings, sprouted of a man's hopewhile imagination. They are like letters, retraced, becoming... Ooh, hang on. Cat's down. There we go. They are like letters, retraced, becoming starker, clearer. Things are changing. Herb dust and sleep steeped in smoke, incense books and their book covers, and tired beams of rosewoods. These soft cottage smells combine. Blanket weight, the mulled odor sinks around their shoulders. Growing especially comfortable in this place at this time, like winter warmth. Last entry, noticing my throat's a little hoarse. So, good timing, Day 62. My brains become fiddle string. As vibrating focus lonesome as that, my mind narrows and every thought is passed note along that signaling single strand. A solitary stem, from which not every sound is contemplation I would once have easily produced, may not flower. It's a wandering set of images he uses. Perhaps old age would have been like this, at least shy. Shy continues to mend. For first time today, he ate with gusto. The whole thing brought him. It's gone back in my old diaries to check. It's been just over 2 years. As I must have noted previously, it's this extended span of smallish changes I find most heartening. The pattern, the pace speak to me of momentum, a steady motion that can carry forward far into the future, if I never fear forever. I find myself fearing the end, but fear too is a new and darling of mine. Mortal flesh, fleshing clear and bright, it confirms for me that the world keeps its bargain. He strengthens as I waste down. This fate is what I wrought for myself, and for him. Let's not be sad. Oh my god, this just keeps going. Fuck me. This is so long. And though it appears the tweaks I made failed, I think that midnight orchid I so arduously haunted and harvested, so carefully separated, and that those efforts have done nothing to mitigate or smooth out the transfer of my years. Let's not get down about it. Wish this story would have a happy ending. Yeah, not quite super pleasant, is it? I am quite free of any regret. Gratitude is what I feel. If you're reading this, believe me, mostly, I am grateful. Now I wish to say, if you see Shy around, chase him off. That cat will live 1,000 years. I don't know where he'll go, but don't let him waste his new life here. For here I will soon be bound. To what extent I shall eventually diminish, it seems hard to guess. I suspect I shall be nothing more but a shadow soon. Lightless, thoughtless, meaningless, and without a memory, a shade. May you live long, dear reader, never needing to learn the lengths you go to save ones you love. He signs his name, Boar Sedge, foolish warlock of Lank Meadow. It's poetic, sort of. This shadow thing, it's what's left of him. Seems like. Well, we can do what the guy wanted. Anyway, lead his cat away from here. You know, Rin, I think this is a case where want is not the same as need. Give me the cat. The cat knows. She agrees with me. Or Shy agrees with me. What do you think he knows? Who will decide, or whatever. He comes back. He keeps coming back. With how long we're supposing it's been. You think that makes sense? They say love makes us stay where we don't belong. Even people, certainly cats. This warlock did predict he'd need chasing off. And look. Look what they've become to each other. So go talk to him. To the cat? Me? I guess I really just mean don't chase him off, and I mean I won't judge you either if you fail. I'm no cat herder, just try. And you're going to do what? I'll be busy. Whatever spell of transfer of this man worked, by his own admission he left it incomplete, saw it almost through, as he put it. So I'm wondering, can another mystic take a late hand in it? That's all I mean. What if it's all pretty fixable? Here, cat. Thirsty? Because if you are, find me a bucket with a bottom, or you can dive down the well. Wow. Yeah, agreed, but shouldn't take too long. And love, especially romance, seemed like nothing but a source of agony for people. I tell you, honestly, I wished at times people would stop. Stop and just work on things. Work on making things better, instead of spending their hearts on love. But there's some things to learn on your way from here to there and on your way home. Rain, see if he'll come inside. You cut the figure of a hero up there. A hero prince, prince of cats. I know, sorry, she means well. Just as a reminder, Glimmer and Din are still out there. Don't have to be alarmed, but we are firmly off schedule. It's the oven's hot glow. The cottage seems not much different. There's one layer of smell. Cold, dark, and unfamiliar. And a hue to the shadowing that perhaps wasn't there before. You mean... Yeah, I mean it. It was more than a moment. Should I be sorry? Mostly just combing through the journal and figuring out what he'd left undone. Once I'd found the right place, I tried to basically just elbow in there, you know? With my magic. Big thing was, we burned what's called Phantom Rhesia. Seems like our warlock collected it, tried it, but didn't use it. And with that, there were some fairly eldritch incantations. A soul unshelled, then barred for swallowing shorn of its hull, shocked even of its shadow. I don't blame the guy for leaving them out. Those words just sounded bad. You were chanting this stuff? Well, no, I actually spellcast pretty quiet. I guess, but anyways, things resolved after that. Color flooded into him, and, resolved. So, what even was this? This magic, I mean. It's not infusion stuff, huh? Is it? Yeah, it's weird. But it kind of is. It kind of was. Only a more unguided form, I think. Like letting things bleed into each other. So letting fire merge with flower. Without the personality element in between my part normally without my knowably interacting. So infusion without the human medium. I don't know. Isn't that what we might be seeing when magic just seems to happen? You know a lot better than me. Well, anyway, I don't know exactly what changed, except there's more calm in him. Less panic, almost more awareness, maybe self-awareness. No. Shy gives to the shadow his long, unbearable, unreadable gaze. And he takes a step inside, and another. This good? Don't know. Wow. 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 Spring. Comes a noise of light being split down, it seems, and a blinding unbrightness somehow painful to see. Slavash! In that moment, without cognition, it seems strange claws may have snatched them from the river of time. But they're here again, whole. We've completed the Shadow Cat ritual. Where are you? Really cute trick. I promise I don't want to strangle both of you there. The voice through the window breaks their stupor. Looking for Furian, Ogre, and Rain Goshtel, you inside this glowing hut? Gorgon hordes bubbling up through the pines? Yeah? Anyone? We're inside, yeah. It almost seems to sense them going. For the shadow-melded cat then decides to walk with Rain, to nuzzle Fiorian. Yeah, I'd be annoyed if you didn't pick me. On a different world. Let's go with this one. There we go. Yay! I might, Aguma. If you want to pop in here, I would be 100% okay with you guesting. I can get you in here in less than 5 minutes. Yay! Shadow cat magic. Let me get a screenshot of this. There we go. And I'm gonna post it over in the video game section. There we go. Put it over in the video game section. Listen, reading hard. Well, alright, good. They got a shadow cat! That's exactly what you'd say, of course it is. With such apparent tenderness. Shh. Did it just spray the fire? Did it just put out fire? Was that a fart? It was clearly a kick. Wow. Well, just careful letting him sleep in the tent, is all I'd say. Wow. Din is where? She's busy. She's buying time now. Just this way, a little among the old conifers. And so we brought together two figures of story. Fiorian Ogre and the Shadow Cat who protected her. No, don't nip that little... No, cat, no! What happened? Doused the fire, like, instantly? You should definitely ask Fiorian about that one. Okay, you have a good dinner, Aguma. Okay, so they've upgraded, but now apparently we have a Shadow Cat? Ooh, Okay, so step 1, magic. That is not actually what I meant, but hey, here we are. This is our life now. Ooh, Spirit Chase. Maroon Shadowcat shreds 4 warding from the target enemy. Okay, we're gonna infuse this. That looks like it's got fire in it. There we go. Steal the fire from it. Send it to this thing. And we're gonna have her slam it. Should kill it. And you have him pop down here and then shoot it. And then have her just beat the shit out of this thing. Ooh, Glimrick. Glimrick retreat. He's invisible now. Cat magic. Yeah, every adventuring group needs a cat. So what we're going to do is we're going to move up here. I need to get, like, healing potions, because he is fucked. Welcome back, Rado.
Did you see it?
Did you chat? Did you see it? Okay, let's wait right here for a second. Open that door. Ooh! Ooh, there's a big boy! He's so big! Ooh. Ooh. Oh, heck. Okay, Rain is maimed. Rain dies, plus 3 armor all. Rain dies, 12 damage, and let's just take maimed. Ooh, that thing got her good. Okay, we're gonna go Sentinel here. He's going to... Can he shoot it from here? Nope. But you should be able to use Infusion. Infuse. There we go. Scalding Rain, please. We're just gonna wait, see what they do. Oh, dodged. Oop, she took a little damage. Let her take that, and then we'll Scalding Rain this thing again. Which is enough to kill it. Good. Have Din pursue it, and should kill it this turn. There we go. It did look a little big from a door. Ooh. Non-swift melee attack. Rain still has actions left. She can move up to half her speed as a free action. 3 temporary health. That's pretty good. Apply poison. Ooh. Let's give that to Din. Okay. Oh, let's give the... Glimrick could use that. Rain? You in there? Remember how we used to wonder what we'd do if one of us fell? Lose as many limbs as you like. You don't die, remember? I'm feeling kind of weird about saying that now. Anyway, I'm glad we're still both here. If you need anything, let me know. She's asleep. Sleep well, sister. We're gonna need it. Ooh, they've added the ghost bear. The Geist bear. Okay, new season. What can we do here? Let's catalog everything. She's gonna go all the way back here. We can... Oh! Gorgons in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folk before them, leveling homes in hollowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites, till they are defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defenses you've built. Their number will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate and the incursion will be over. So they're coming from that direction. So I think that we should go to here. Let's catalog everything. Here we go. And we'll come back up here afterwards. Okay, she's back in action. Let's send her back down here. The group. Yep, I'm gonna go down there. We're gonna catalog this and then move forward again. For a family home. Opportunity. Haven Beam. What's this? Aaron just got back. Saw what? So, Glimrick, have you ever thought about starting a family? Family, well, yeah, sometimes. Think about it, having kids. I wouldn't want to keep them swaddled in rules and restrictions their whole lives. Let them be free, find love. But then, such a dangerous world, isn't it? You sound like this sounds like the start of a quest. You've got a good questing year. Maybe after that? Let's do after the feast. Okay. Okay, she's moving forward. Scout say completed. We're gonna go forward. Next. Hides and gets spell threads. Cool, cool. Accuracy. Okay, we're gonna give those to Glimrick. Here we go. Wait for her to arrive. Cool. And then we are gonna go try to intercept this. Oh, did I already... Okay, cool. Okay, go over here, please. Cool. I don't like these things. Can you guys go here, please? Thank you. Okay, game. Travel group. Here. There we go. There we go. Finish doing this. Ooh, okay. It's fight time. Okay. Okay, cool. Stuff. Bonus damage. Let's give that to her. Okay, now we'll fight them here. Okay. Charge into battle. 33%. Stay hidden until we last moment. Fight with cunning. Feel like ambush is best. Oh, hey Teddy Claire, welcome on in. Stealth or cunning. Heroes begin in the gray plane, so like we've shifted, so we're all hidden. All heroes flanking attacks this combat do 2+ damage. There's so many bad guys. Where's all of our heroes? Oh, we've got like townsfolk too. Ooh, there's a scary bear. Ghost bear. We're gonna need you to come down here. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Infuse. There we go. Okay, we'll have the commoners all attack that. We'll go after this. Woo. Oh, it revealed Din. Oh, shit. Din, get out of there. Oh, goddamn. That peasant beat the shit out of it. Holy fuck. Actually, stay right here. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, heck, blocked. Infuse. Scalding rain, please. Yeah, I want that thing dead. Ooh, bear time. Ooh, shit, it's bear time. Ooh, another one of these things. Heck. Ooh. Sim scenery grants cover. Throwing gives partial cover or good cover provides protection to adjacent units. attacks passing from scenery have a chance to damage the scenery instead of a unit. Okay. So, townsfolk, it is time to attack the bear. Actually, that's fine. Just kill that thing.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta do my squats.
All right, I'll do my best.
So we're up to 80. So 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. There we go. So, if you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in a raid. Thank you for just coming by and watching. My name is Penk. I'm a little cute squid on the internet, little pink squid. If you like what you're seeing today, please, I would implore you to drop a follow. We are less than 11 follows from 1,000. You can really help us break to the 1K barrier. I'd really appreciate it. If you are a longtime viewer and you want to help support the channel, you can either sub, resub, or gift sub, or the new best way to actually help the channel is with our Ko-Fi, which can be seen through !tip. Donating to the Ko-Fi is really important because if you donate $5 to the Ko-Fi, I see $4.75 of that donation. If you donate to Twitch via a sub, oh, Radel, you are a giant sweetheart. I see about $2.50 from that sub, so thank you very much, Radel. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs. Thank you, Radel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've given 116 subs in the channel, Radel. 116 subs. Holy shit, buddy. Thank you very, very much, Radel. I appreciate it a lot. You're a big sweetheart. Thank you. So yeah, !tip to donate with the Ko-Fi. You'll also get your name with the Ko-Fi on the starting soon screen. I'll show it to you right here. Your name will go across that top banner, and on the ending screen, your name will go across the little bed banner here. So you'll get your name on the screen, as well as assorted Discord benefits, subscription benefits like buttons and stickers free every month. Check out the Discord for more info. And right here, back to this. There we go. Thank you so much, Radel. 116 gift subs. Holy shit, buddy. God damn. Alright, what were we doing? Oh yes, killing. We're doing a Moida. Where can you move, lady? Here. There we go. Attack the bear. Oh, god damn. I want Gales and Runa in my party. Holy shit. Withdraw. And now infuse this. Now infuse this. And then use Sentinel. Guardian. Ooh. Ooh, the big boy. I forgot about him. Oh, there's the second bear. Oh, shit. Aw, heck. Game, please, move her here. There we go. Silken step, please. Guard. Get you over here. And splinter. Nope. Okay. Withdraw. And infuse this. There we go. Fighters to the front. And Guardian. And wait. And wait. There we go. Let the bear come up. Gales is dead. Poor Gales. Scalding rain on both of these. Apparently just that one. By poison. Sentinel. See, I wish I could rotate so I could see these squares better. Aid. Guardian. I'll take the 1 damage. Pull back a little bit. There we go. Let that thing come to us. Oh, it's trying to break in there. Okay. Alright, let's go around here. Trying to break the door down. Listen, the townsfolk, I feel bad for them, but they were needed. They did their duty. Oh, Fiorian, no! Yeah, they can repopulate it with new serfs. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Exactly, Chat Squid. It's a sacrifice we're willing to make. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Tinker. I like that. Ooh, becoming hidden. Ooh, I like this. Ooh. Poison, please. Yes, please. Okay, we do need to heal here. There we go. So let's push forward and head this way. They hadn't realized the wrinkled horizon of tough levels hid so much. For a day and a half, and mostly by accident, Rain and Glimrick have ended up ambling their own way. Up among the tracks only deer have trod, and coyotes and bears. They've left the others below, the scouts, more common craft. They camp for an evening in a stand of fires that bristles at the craggy end of these prairies, and her black hair poured down her slender, strong back. My voice sounds better than usual. I wonder if he'd but I'm supposed to get dinner going. That's right, potatoes. I'll get you going. He won't have a choice but to love you. Rain, I don't want to tell you. Hey, everything okay? What's going on is, sometimes certainly... Can I convince you it's urgent? Wait, are you bleeding? Are you bleeding, though? I could go along. You just rest? It's urgent, so we obviously have to run. Run! Glimrick bolts between the furs and Rain rails to find her feet. Wait! Slower, Glimrick, slower! Can you... What? Gasp! Surprise, I guess. Not that nice, is it? Wow, this... It's like you dragged me into paradise or made me chase you there. I don't know. Whenever I see a sunset, you're not there to flutter your eyelashes dramatically, not standing in front of it, all shadowy and heroic. I guess I just want you to be. Oh, they're falling in love. Hard to explain why it makes me happy. Maybe it's just... Seriously, don't take this the wrong way. I just mean... Okay, while I liked the little plot stuff in this, the writing could be... Yeah, the writing could be better. I like this, but the writing could 100% be a little more clear and a little better. I feel like the writing is procedurally I feel like the writing was different paragraphs that they wrote up and they sort of like procedurally smushed them together in a way that sort of makes context sense. Yeah, it's generic procedural on purpose, I think. Like, it could be a little clear. It's a little stilted. Like, it's not, like, super bad, but it is a little offsetting. Like, slightly off-putting. A little sincerity looks good on you. You know what? You know that? I feel like I could do something really crazy right now. I'm gonna kiss you. How troublesome would that be? You know, you feel like that way for a while. Let's make dinner. Kiss. Things wouldn't be the same after that. I don't know who'd complain. All the world could riot. I'd still wrap you in my arms to protect you from them all. Rain, is everything going to be this exhausting? Bring your lips here. Rain and Glim have fallen in love. Now I want Fiorian and Din to fall in love, please. Fiorian and Din, one true pair. Alright. Let's build an outpost here. Okay. It's a pretty quick little outpost. Okay, go up here. And we'll sort of push around. Like, we'll go around this way. Patrol here, please. Cthulhu Spring. There we go. Infestation cleared. Let's kick their asses now. None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. Blue burning hate that frenzied them, then left them still. A stone sentence worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we would finally find out where it came from and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Syphilis Spring looks mostly intact. But we should still be stay ready. Glimerick, anything? I don't know. Who knows what to expect anymore? Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. I know. Be safe. Their approach to the town of Syphilis Spring is completely silent. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's weird. Silken step, please. Okay, nothing in here. There's some townsfolk. Oh! They're all... Are they turned into statues? Holy shit, is this like a Medusa? This feels like Medusa shit right here. Gorgon, I guess. A Gorgon? They're all stuck, aren't they?
You say so.
Alright, more squats. You know, Green. Green.
Alright. I'll do my best.
Buddy, we have other redeems. You know there are other redeems, right? There are other redeems, buddy. Alright, can we get my squats in? Alright, so this is 80s to 90s, so...
83, 84, 81, 89, 71, 69, 4, 13, 54, 90.
Oh, Green. I appreciate the brat energy there. I appreciate that brat energy, trying to throw me off. You just need to work on your timing, buddy. You gotta work on that timing. But I appreciate the brat energy. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90. I even like that it was 83, 84, then to 81, then jumping ahead to 89, and then random numbers. That was pretty good. That would have worked had I already been counting. Appreciate that brat energy. These tracks, they go up to the barn door. This gets better and better, doesn't it? Whatever did this could still be inside. Ooh, okay. Process fascinates his mind, haunts the... Oh god. Okay, it's in here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our warriors up front. Our ranged boys over here. And our wizard, like, right here to start infusing stuff. There we go. Finish your move over here. Oh, okay, I didn't expect stuff to come from that direction. This is fine now. Ooh! Oh, heck! Okay, I'm gonna have you move here. And then... illuminate. There we go. Set that up on fire. Cool. Gonna try and take these out quickly. And then Guardian. There we go. Oh, we don't like that. Good, that's dead in one hit. Nice. Let's see. Let's try little magics first. Apply poison. And then get up here and attack it. Oh, heck. Woo. Oh, heck, a raccoon. Double move. Double move. Get our warriors over there. Okay, shoot. Wizard, do your whiz-biz. And... wait. Okay. Silk Step over here. Get our fighters back out here. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's breaking through the door there. Okay, get out here. There we go. You get back here. And I want you here. Okay. Let it break through that door. I'm fine with that. Ooh, bear time! Apply poison. Hit. Oh, shit, it dodged. You know what? That's fine. Quelling lost it. Oh, no, that'll poison them too. Just shoot it. And then fire. You know, I'll take a little fire damage as long as it kills it. Yep, that's cool. Okay, there's still stuff here somewhere. See if it comes out anywhere. Maybe it's still in here. Okay, not in here. It might be over here or... Hey Scylla, welcome on in. And Thorstar, thank you for the hydrate. Welcome on in, everyone. How are you guys all doing tonight? We are playing a little bit of Wildermyth today, which is proving to be a pretty fun adventure game. I am enjoying it. It will take time to learn it, really get down with it, but I think it is going to be one of those systems that is worth learning. Move over here. Is there one left in here? No, we've already been in here. Where would it be? Is it... Oh, okay. Oh, it's here. This is clearly the boss arena. This is the boss arena. Gotcha, game. Okay. Okay, game. Found the boss arena. Can I save here? Can I save in the middle of a fight? Oh shit, I can. Okay. There we go. I'd like to move, yeah, all the way up here, please. Wait, is it ruined? Okay, that's a ruined arch. It's not a monster. That's an arch. Oh, and guess what time it is, chat? It is actual dinner time. So the dinners that the cats are eating is called Tiki Cat cat food. It's a very expensive, really good kind of cat food. Exclamation point throne. This was bought for us by Chonky and Funky. In the mornings, they get normal wet cat food. In the afternoons, they can graze out of just a dry food bowl. But at dinner time, we give them Tiki Cat cat food, and we always show it on stream. So as long as we have Tiki Cat, you guys will get cat time on stream. Exclamation point throne. There we go. No, no, I didn't. Oh, heck, game, come on. Okay, fine, Guardian. Okay, move you up here. There we go. I will! Stella, it will happen. We just have not gone to the cat food store. Listen, we bought so much cat food last time that we went there, we haven't had to go yet. Listen, I will eat a spoonful of the chicken-flavored Tiki Cat when we get a chance to go up to the cat food store. I promise. Okay, now we're gonna get everybody up here and just wait. Alright, here we go. Open that door. Ooh. Oh boy. There's a lot of monsters in there. It's boss time. Kill the Gorgon. Right, drop an infusion. Let's get the stone tentacles. And... discus. Okay, no. Is this a room? Oh, come on, game. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, it's a corner. Let's let them come back around the corner. Oh boy. Ooh. Din, you gotta move, Din. Din, run. Din, get back over here. Nope, cancel. Good, killed it in one hit. Nice. Got the Gorgon down. Good, good. Ooh, a Night Fist. Oh, that is definitely going to replace Rain's Frying Pan. Warding. That seems good for Fiorian. So the cat can destroy their magical protections, and this will chain it, transform warding from 3 enemies in a chain, each within 5 tiles of the previous. That's pretty cool. For each infused object, Fiorian's melee and ranged attacks are +2 damage. Infused objects take 1 damage whenever melee ranged attack is used. Grants 3 armor and 2 warding for herself and all nearby allies for 2 turns. Or just, she always has 2 armor and 1... I'm gonna go with the cat. That could have gone worse. Nothing is beyond us. I think we've proven that. The hulking carcass stems from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages to its extremities of its body. Then... oh no! No! The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Glimrick like he's a straw doll, his weapons falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. Glimrick, don't panic! The voice leaks from Glimrick's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant, like someone for fretting and plucking a fiddle who's never picked one up. Still yourselves, bone stacks.
Oh no, it's Penk's distant uncle.
It is! This one speaks my words. I can make it die. You are not alike to us, weak lungs and small minds, stacks of splintering bones, thin blood, that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives so noisy? You can survive this, just put him down. You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon. The Master, Ulstrix, has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into a sound like rain on distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Glimmeric's ear. Stop! Florian leaps forward, and in an instant, a rusty saw leaps off its iron hooks, metal ribbons and ripping loudly. Stop, I said! Shlink! The saw slices into the neck of the great beast. Glimmerick falls, free of its tendrils. As Din and Rain rush over to make certain for Gorgon's demise, Fiorian supports Glimmerick, helping him to stand. Glimmerick, you there? Gonna puke? A strange, stony affliction spreads from Glimmerick's ear. Glimmerick? This isn't over. I saw its mind. The stone was in its claws? This stone was in its claws. Glimmerick takes the stone from Dim's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood. Epicyst. Christ. Epicryst? Epicryst? I think that's Epicryst. Each face is graven with an intricate image. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epicryst. Epicryst? Epicryst? I think it's Epicryst. Cryst? Christ? Epicryst. This town, Sulphur Spring, these petrified... Ow! Why? Why clown nose? Why? This town, Sulphur Spring, these petrified people, even this monster. Not peas thrown at the wall, meaningless. The Epicryst glistens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master, Ulstrix it's called. It's looking for something, some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstrix wants and make sure he doesn't get it. Minus 25 charisma, plus 35 loner. Plus 10 retirement age. Yeah! Fiorian's gonna kick ass. Okay, so this is the end of the first chapter, I guess. So, Legacy points 10, Heartwoods plus 5, Hides 4, Ingots 2, Fabrics 3, and Spellford 6. Victory, 8. Safe Tiles... Victory, Safe Tiles 8, Towns 1, Infested Tiles remaining 0, Lurking Threats remaining 0. 10 years of peace follow. Okay, your victory has undermined the enemy's plans. They've been weakened. During years of peace, the Gorgon's mark grows and crusted over to cover one side of Glimmerick's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter of that day in the Sulphur Spring barn. Din's little crag eagle hatched safely and grew large. It tended to bring her gifts from near and far. Eventually she released it to the wild. It soared free among the rocks, hills, and peaks. +1 every resource. Nice! We got a nice crow! We got a giant crow! Who brings us presents. Din and Fiorian kept up a schedule of sparring afternoons. Din punctuated almost every swing with a witty comment. You never treated the Gorgons to this banter. Why waste your breath on an audience that won't appreciate it? You're saying I do? Glimmerick perfected the time-honored art of not doing a damn thing. Mood. Glimmerick's a mood, possibly a gender. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I guess we get to purchase this? Okay. So that's what we have. Can we just make it cooler? Okay, so we need legacy points and certain materials to do it. The Sure Cleave. Does an additional damage. Grants 2 temp health to the hero. Okay, you don't have enough resources for this fighting, but you can trade 1 legacy point for each missing reagent. Okay, so I would need 7 ingots for it, but I don't have that. Just a regular axe. Nope, keep that one. Ooh, spear. with the red stake. Same damage, less shred, but it does have a bit more range. Ooh, hand crossbows. Daggers. What else can we get? I guess we do it one. Oh no, we can do. Okay, we can do any of them. So we can have multiple weapons. Okay. +2 warding. 2 throwing axes that shred armor and deal damage. What's this? Poison. Apply 2 poison to your weapon. It will be delivered on your next attack. Poison enemies will take true damage. Start of a turn's usable twice per mission as a swift action. I like the idea of maybe giving her throwing daggers. Or a shield. What's this? Oh, the net. Okay. I don't have the fabrics. A torch. Light some fires. There you go. Oh, she has a peg leg. Oh, heck, she has a peg leg. Okay, I want to give Fiorian a magic attack. A powerful ward, +3 spell damage, attack and melee strike. Florian attacks nearby foe with her Harrion Beast Entangler. Damage 3, damage 2, damage 4. I could craft her of a giant wand. It'll only cost me 1 legacy point, which I think is maybe worth it. But we also need to upgrade their clothes. Alright, let's do Din first. A little slower on the speed, less dodge. Okay. There we go. Xena Warrior Princess cosplay. And I want to give her, like, a ranged attack. Maybe a bow. Her wave beam. Dueling sword? A little Hercules for context. Listen, original Hercules wasn't bad, and it was pre-Kevin Sorbo stroke years. So pretty good, like, it's okay. Xena was definitely the superior show, 100%. Xena Warrior Princess, 100% better than Hercules. And guess what? Xena aged way better than Kevin Sorbo did. Lucy Lawless. Yeah. Okay, you've got the apply poison. Okay, we're gonna keep that. I'm thinking you need, like, what does this do? 5? 5. Much further range. 1.9 to 8.6. 6.9. Stunt damage 3. Gristle Killer. Ice Cross. A mythic crossbow. Den takes aim at foe with her Ice Cross. 6 damage, 5 damage, 4 damage. Are any of these just regular daggers? Melee strike, melee strike. Where was the throwing things? Was that in this hand? That would be that. No, I want to keep this. Let's give her, like, a nice, like, a good crossbow. That was Athena's. Cosplay weapon. There we go. Alright, let's do Farian. So we can't upgrade her armor, but we can probably give her a better wand or a better staff. So 3 versus 5. Spell damage. It's like the stick. 1, 2, 115. 3, so yeah, definitely better wand. I think this is probably the best answer. Maybe give her, I feel like maybe a shield. Maybe this will be her ranged thing. It's just some throwing daggers. Or just a shield. Nice, pretty shield. Oh, okay. So Kevin Sorbo had a series of microstrokes, quite a few of them, and that's when he kind of became like a wild conservative asshole. They are likely due to his most likely steroid use. Oh, by chiropractic adjustments. Oh shit, okay. I did not know that, Aguma. I had heard that it was steroid use. I'm thinking like we need to give our fighters a shield. Or like at least ranged attacks, like maybe some throwing daggies. If a hero has no one-handed weapons, you must have a one-handed weapon to use offhand item. Okay, so you're using a two-handed. Okay. Well, let's give you... I like the idea of them having poison. How many would that cost? We definitely need to... No, go back. Go here. He could definitely use some better clothes, but we can't afford it. Definitely use a better weapon. Better bow. It's just better than the last one. Let's see, he's got that. Yes, not everyone's getting upgrades today. 5 legacy points. Well, you know what? Legacy points are here to be spent, right? The Dwarfen Ripper. Here we go. We need to upgrade her staff. Yep. Okay, he's got an alternate weapon. Yeah, I think we're basically done. Okay, next. Actually, do you have better armor? Yeah, let's get you some better armor. There we go. And we got 2 legacy points left. Holy cow, I never thought I'd ever feel sorry for that guy. No matter how ill-advised and the treatments were. Still, imagine turning into a blowhard because of brain damage. Yeah. I learned recently that some medical specialists are used to seeing people come in with conditions that essentially only happen because, yeah, chiropractic. Okay, so there's a website called What's the Harm? Aguma, you might like this website because it's very informative. It's called What's the Harm? And you can select like different new age woo medicines and like treatments and show exactly how they've gone bad and wrong with links to the appropriate stories and or studies. And there is a whole section for the chiropractic. So if you go to, What's the Harm? And then look up chiropractic, the litany of things that have gone bad and wrong is fucking huge. Don't go to a chiropractor. They're dangerous. Din fell into the work of deciphering the Epicrest. This is true. It hasn't always gone smoothly and progress has more dipped along. The meanings of a weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. But today, something in her research slides into place. Could it mean? She can now guess what the enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army, just out of normal folks. I suppose I'd start, Mofficery. Or wait, what do you mean by raise? A symbol. You want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if you people are ancients and set in their ways. So you're saying Ultras, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing. What is it, some kind of divine spear, a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear? Or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix? You do realize I was working off a rock, don't you? I was able to find other records of Epicryst's rubbings. That was my first clue. An Epicryst is like an ancient storytelling device, a way of telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know that tall tale, the kind of a poem or a song in some places, Queen of the Seas? No, but I get the point. Our stone tells almost the same story, almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So it gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they've got a pretty big head start, so... I don't know if this had anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed, remember? And the havoc those things cause, and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? Ready doesn't save the weak, sure, but I'm not the weak anymore. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Okay, so this is a pretty good spot to leave off. This is the beginning of the next chapter. Let's go ahead and save the game here. There we go. Year 2. Year 2, Gorgon Boogaloo. There we go. So we can probably start building up our lands, do some more exploring.
Okay, if you say so.
Stella wants squats right before the end, so we'll give Stella some quick squats.
All right. I'll
get us to 100.
Best.
So, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, and 99. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. 100. All right, give me 1 second. Hey. Thank you for being part of the stream today. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw today, drop a follow. We're getting close to 1,000 followers, and I'd really like to hit that hopefully before the end of this month. So if you like what you saw, drop a follow. If you want to help support the channel, the best way to do it is through subs, gift subs, resubs, or the absolute best way to support the channel is ! Tip. There we go. By using our Ko-Fi, you give us way more of that $5. With Twitch, if you do a $5 sub, we see about $2.50. If you sub via Ko-Fi, we see about $4.75, almost double the amount. It's really important that you guys use Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi is real good. And with that, let's pop to the end. Let me go ahead and find us a raid target. While we're doing that, I'm going to bring Chat Squid up. Chat Squid, could you tell everybody a little message today? Give me 1 second.
Hey you, don't go just yet, stay for the raid, or else. Thank you for watching today, we really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who followed, subscribed, or donated via the Ko-Fi. Oh, did you know we have a Ko-Fi? We do, and it really helps if you use that. Double support via Ko-Fi with the same $5. Supporting us via Ko-Fi makes your dollars go further. Also, remember, if they say you don't need a union, we're like family, then you 100% need a union. A, C, A, B, bye-bye.
So we're going to go ahead and raid Ashbel Arrow tonight. Ashbel Arrow is the person who did my art for my avatar for Uzi, for Sentient Cookie, and a whole bunch of other people, Neo Bonobia. Avatars for all kinds of people and all kinds of folks. Mainly PNG avatars, but they do 2D live avatars and things as well. So go ahead and check them out. I'm going to send you over to my artist tonight. They are doing some art. I'm not exactly sure what art they're doing, but they're definitely worth watching and seeing. So Ashbel is good, Stella, right? Okay, so our raid message is going to be Shadowcat Magic. So our raid message for tonight is Shadowcat Magic. Oh, they're drawing cute android boys! Okay, you should definitely go see Ashbel because they are drawing cute android boys. So this will be pretty good. So our raid message is Shadowcat Magic. Just like that. When you get over there, tell them I said hello. And drop them a follow as well. You guys have a good night. Thank you for being here today. I am guesting on Iggy Maid's channel tomorrow. We are playing Deep Rock Galactic, but we're also watching some new game releases and stuff. The last 2 hours of a stream over on Iggy's channel will be a special watch stream. Come over and see us tomorrow on Iggy Maid's channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll put an announcement in the Discord. Join our Discord too. Bye. Bye. Bye.